Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. I had a little bit of a mishap with what we were supposed to be streaming tonight. I thought I was supposed to be streaming TCG tonight, which is not the case, and I already set up the stream to do all that, and then I was like, oh shoot, I was gonna stream Champions tonight. And I even did a little bit of shiny hunting in preparation of said champion stream tonight. I didn't do all the shiny hunting I needed to do. There's still one more Pokemon I need to shiny. Well, I mean, two more Pokemon that I need to shiny hunt, but one of them I just don't care to do because it's such a dumb hunt that I don't feel like doing. But who knows? Maybe I will. So instead, Saturday will be champions, and we'll just stick to TCG tonight because I want to play more of the deck that I think I'm taking to NAIC, as silly as that may be. I think I am gonna take Slowking. Well, something you don't want to do. It is for white striped Basculin. Because as far as off of a quick research run that I had done, Basculin, Cerebi, missed 4. Oh wait, there was another wave tonight. Oh shoot. It's so frustrating that so many people have missed out. There needs to be some sort of better system in place, but I don't know what it is. Best places to play L. But I specifically want the white striped one because I think the white striped one has such a cool shiny. The gold is such a cool shiny. I mean, the purple's also, don't get me wrong, this is also a really good shiny. But I feel like since the white one is harder to find, I feel like you don't often see the gold. But I'm not against the purple. Crazy because what was your play? If you want to share, you don't have to share if you know people who are going who you want to share the play with. Wiz, what? Tell me, what have I said incorrectly? Turbo Zoro. I still need to play around with some more Zoroark. Those two play very differently. Oh, do they? Wait, are they different? I just thought they were just visuals. The way they aren't different types, right? Am I crazy? This is just two different. Oh wait, is this male and female Basculin as well? What is the difference in the? I don't know what the difference is in the male-female. Oh, it's this little stripe here. Do they not just visual? Oh well, so I'll still probably try and hunt one at some point because I do think Pla is Zizi's place. 2 black belt, 2 mochi, 2 petch, 4 PP up. I do definitely think more PP up is definitely better, especially for Zero. I need to play around with Zoroark some more. I don't know, it just doesn't. It's not great. Their gender differences and they play difference. Oh, I didn't know that. All I know about Basculin is basically being your last resort. I didn't choose the team based off Basculin. I chose the team off of Glamora and Whimsicott, which is also why I am not a VGC player. But I did shiny hunt Whimsicott. I think because also it's such a cool. The male is an aggressive physical attacker, special leaning. Interesting. I have to look into it more. And then the other shiny hunt I need to do is for Glamora. Or not? Am I saying it wrong? Is it Gil or Gla? I actually don't remember if it's Gil or Gla. Oh, and I think I'm in Gen 8, so it actually won't even populate. Let me just go to the Paldea Dex. Where are you at? Should be somewhere in this. There are. No, it's Glamore. Okay. Yeah, it's Gaz in the Gen 8 Dex. The shiny isn't that exciting, but, you know, it's there. So I don't care as much about shiny hunting this one. But the plan is still to play some champions on Saturday. But today we're playing Slow King, which, I don't know, might be a crazy play. But from the handful of games I've been playing with it recently, it feels pretty good. Very good matchup into Dragapult. And could be a decent little sleeper pick here, but we'll see. So we're gonna play some more of it today. We're playing a slightly different version than I played last stream. We only played like 2 games last stream, and then I've played like another 10 or so games after. I dropped 1 lucky helmet for a Brave Bengal to see if that ever matters or comes up. We also dropped Clefairy, because really I felt like Clefairy was sometimes an additional attacker, so I might end up bringing them back. Because I do kind of dig them. I kind of like the Clefairy as an additional, but we'll see how often it comes up when I don't have that as a crutch to lean on. And add an additional Kangaskhan just to have higher chance of opening it for the draw power. That's really the only change we made. So we'll see how that rocks and rolls. I guess I'll shiny hunt White Stripe Bastion. Wait, why are you gonna shiny hunt White Stripe? Just to show me you can do it better than I can? Yeah, I actually don't even know the full list of what I was planning to do Champions tonight. I knew I needed at least to bring some Pokemon into Champions. They weren't even in yet. They were just at home. I actually don't mind having a couple more days to actually sit down. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Tomorrow I also need to get a new. Tomorrow we also have a new episode of Solar Eclipse going up, which is really exciting. Very excited for more Solar Eclipse. Latias Open is not terrible, especially with Telepathic. Am I going first or second? I assume second, yeah. Leangel, welcome on in. Or because I'm using Basculin in my team as a Choice Scarf Last Respecter. That's also a decent reason. Yo, we about to drag up? No. What's playing Latias and Poffin right now? Okay, Straight Pult, I think, because I'm trying to think which version plays Latias. Is Straight Pult playing Latias right now? Potentially Dusclops. I'm trying to think what version is playing, because I don't think Straight Pult, or like Hammer Pult rather, is playing Latias. I could be wrong. Could be wrong, I often am. Maybe a little Telepathic Energy. Hate to run it as an attachment onto Latias and not get set up on Slowpoke, but what we gotta go with. It's our only way to draw. And now we gotta think what they're gonna do. If this is a aggressive Pult, they could just candy attack us. They didn't put down a Badoo, but that doesn't mean they don't have a Badoo. Doesn't mean they don't have a Badoo. Do that. Thinking we put, because I don't imagine we're getting anything going next turn, because we don't have really any way. I'm just assuming we're going to be under item lock. So maybe Kangaskhan is our top deck. Maybe just Lily off of the run Aaron and just reset the hand, because the hand's not super strong anyways. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah. We'll see how that goes. Not the greatest start when we missed the attachment there. Not evolving the one with energy always makes me assume this is a rare candy build, because you would want to get the one with energy starting to set up. So whenever they avoid the one with energy, I'm just like, okay, it's a rare candy build. And they got the attachment last turn, so there's a chance they do attack this turn with a Dragapult. They just need to hit Candy, Pult, Fire Energy. And they get to look at a lot of cards here. Making choices pretty quickly off their recon. I don't know if that was the correct play, to put Area 0 into play right now. Because surely they understand the deck they're playing. Okay, they have the candy. I feel like it's definitely not the play to... They should save that for a stadium bump. Unless they need the space right now. Yeah, no reason to put that Area 0 into Area 0 into play right now. Can I bench this Kangaskhan real fast and put them in active? No? Okay. Catch that. Could end up bossing next turn. I kind of just want to reduce cards in hand. Okay. Oh, hold up a second. I can actually attack here. I can actually... That's in there, so I can Wondrous Patch here. I can evolve to Slow King. Can I still Secret Box? No. But with this, I can attack with Metagross. If Metagross hits for 300 plus that, that's 330. So we stay alive. Okay. Right? Yeah. Hit what we needed to hit. Hit what we needed to hit. The Academy at Night. Metagross there. And we will seek Inspiration. We will Metallic Hammer. We'll do the additional damage and we'll hit for 330. And that right there is a dead Dragapult. Now the thing is though, we just have to survive this turn. They need Crispin / Rose's Encouragement / Pult. Okay, they can grab whatever they want. So they get to attack here. We will be whiffing a turn of attack here. See, this is an instance where playing the Clefairy would be good. Because then we could just bench Clefairy, Wondrous Patch. Because we can promote Kangaskhan. And it'd be fine. I mean, there is somewhat of a chance they don't have the Dragapult. Crispinning doesn't necessarily mean they have the Pult. Again, they get to see a lot of cards. The likelihood of finding either Pult, Ultra Ball, or Night Stretcher is high. They found the Night Stretcher. They're probably doing Crispin first to lessen what's in the deck. But again, this is where we could promote Kangaskhan, Cypher Maniac, Clefairy, and Energy. Okay, we get Unfair Stamped, so that play wouldn't have worked as strong unless we draw back in. Okay. But it's fine. We can still work with this. We do still get to draw 2 cards. And see, this is why, again, they should not have played the Area 0, because they could have also bumped our Stadium. Not that it helps us this next turn. Okay, but now they're having to waste a bench spot for it. This also just feels... Yeah, it would have just been better to hold on to Area 0. Because now you're also wasting a bench spot here, and you can't use Chin Pao later if you need to collapse your own bench. And it just feels like not greatness. Okay, so we can at least stretch her to get one back in. Okay, we can flip the script. We won't put the Academy at Night into play until we need to. Or we might. Actually, since we're going to Lily, I will put one into play since I have one in hand just to thin out cards in the deck. Because there's one in the discard, 2 in hand. And do they have another way to bump it? Who knows, but... That's that. Grab another Slowpoke. Do I need the other Slowpoke? I mean, it's another thinned out card. Or could I... Would it be better to be able to Ultra Ball for, like, Meow? No, this is fine. And I think we do go ahead and Wondrous Patch and Energy there, so that way just 2 of them are set up. And I don't think I give it up 200 Punch here. Because 200, then the next turn they can just dump 40 on it. So I think we just retreat into a Slowpoke. Do we retreat? I think we retreat into this one and we Dangle Tail. And we put Slowking back in hand. We do that. Wait, I know we have Slowkings in decks, but I don't have to Ultra Ball, because what if the top deck isn't something worth Ultra Ball, because I need Ultra Ball and Pokepad? I don't know. We'll see if it works out. I'm sorry, you had Area Zero at hand. Why didn't you play Area Zero before Poffering? Confused on that strategy. See, and this also makes it difficult because we're utilizing Annihilate to now take out Dragapult. And that gives them an additional prize. I don't feel like that's very... I don't feel like I earn anything from that. It's got to be better to play the Clefairy. Going first, I don't think the Clefairy matters as much because you're typically able to get something set up. I think it's just got to be better to play the Clefairy. We do need Stadium. Right now we don't have it. But we can get Stadium. Can Meow then grab Chris, or not Crispin, Cypher. And then force Boss to be how they get back into this. Well, our boss says they're... Well, no, because then they only need to take 1 prize. Then all they need is Crispin, and they can just punch. Again, if we're attacking with Annihilate. Or do we not go Annihilate, and we go Kyurem? We go Knockout, Knockout, 110, and then just hope they don't have Boss in hand. I think that's what it might become. Is don't give them Annihilate. So Annihilate means they can't Boss and Crispin, but they only need to take 1 prize. They only need to take 1 prize doing that. So I feel like they're okay hitting that play. That in hand for the next turn. So I have a Pokepad for whoever I want to attack with. I just don't know what the right call is here. Do we attack with Kyurem? Because they can't punch and put damage anywhere enough that's beneficial to them. Fuck. Forgot to put Laddies down. That's, yeah, never mind. Forgot to put Laddies down. Doing all that thinking, forgot to put Laddies. I needed to grab the switch there. I overthought that one and forgot to grab the switch. When I went into the Cypher, what I needed to put into my hand, and I'm pretty sure it was in the deck, and I didn't even look at it. Let me actually check the VOD. That's what I needed to put into my hand when I was like, oh, I guess I'll grab Wonders for next turn. Yeah, Switch was right there. I hovered right over it. That's what I meant to grab. And then I forgot what I was going into the deck for, and then didn't grab the Switch. I needed to grab the Switch there so that way I could switch back into active. Which is why I didn't Pokepad earlier to get another Slowking, because I needed to do an attack. Yeah. Damn, that was the... Overthought. Was too busy thinking about what I want to do in attack. I think Clefairy is... I think Clefairy's important for that matchup. I do like the 3 Kangaskhan's, though. So I don't know if there's anything else worth cutting. Because the other thought is maybe cut a Metagross, but I feel like having 2 Metagross is really good. Having 2 Kyurems is definitely really good. More Slowpoke is the higher chance of opening Slowpoke. And I don't think a 3-3 is the best line. Because again, just that gives too many chances for prizing error. Wonders Patch is too important. Lilies is too important. Really don't know. I mean, it could be the cut of the Metagross and just, especially in a best of 3, how often is it going to come up and maybe you can still find it? Yeah. Let's go down to 1 Metagross and see if that hurts him. I just feel like the Clefairy is too important as just an additional attacker. That's easy to set up if you're going second. Had we gone first in that one, I don't think it would have ever mattered. That we didn't have the Clefairy, but the fact that we went second and we were just short on attackers, I think having the Clefairy would have been very different there. If we would have attacked with it, well, would we have? I don't know. Because it's also just a free 2-prizer for Dragapult as well. I really don't know. So we need to play more of this, though, to figure out how best we want to proceed. And that could also just be a one-off. Maybe that is the only time I will go need the Clefairy. Oh, shoot. I did pull that up, Sam. I had that pull up while I was waiting for stream to start, and then I just didn't look at it. I didn't realize I had so many Alolan Ninetales and Genesects. Even one of the first photo I got from Pokemon Center during the Japan trip, the Victini is like cardboard. V-Star tokens circus in the bag of my coins. Ooh, I really like the rocket one. That's really cool. I assume that's R for rocket. I don't know what else would be R for. Ooh, the Aqua and Magma ones are Team Aqua and Team Magma are also really cool. The game's not waiting on me, right? No. That is a lot of Genesect and Alolan Ninetales. I know the screen looks bad. Don't worry about it. We'll fix it in a second. Still looking at this. Right, I have this Raikou. I think I have this Lugia as well. Lucario. This one you said is like cardboard. Interesting. Ooh, I love this Rowlet one. I do love this Rowlet. I think I have this Metagross as well. Really like this Alolan Raichu. That's really cute. Oh, I didn't mean to click. I meant to drag. Alright, so we were playing against the guy. What do I need to draw here? What would Cypher... Would Cypher be better here? I think so. Cypher, Slowpoke, and Energy, yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. No, not Wonders Patch. Not Wonders Patch. Telepathic Energy. Run, Aaron. We will grab Slowpoke and Latias. I actually don't know how this matchup goes, because they actually can hit for weakness here pretty easily. I actually don't know how the matchup goes. Alright, we'll see what happens. See what happens. They could rare Candy and attack this turn. I mean, it's kind of asking for a lot. But a Lily is a good way to start it, plus a Dunsparce on field for draw. That's 8 cards. If they get that, they can see another 3 on top. Ultra, all they need is a candy and a way to find it. And 1 energy gets the... Actually, is 1 energy enough? No, because I think the attack's only 130. Oh, or Grand Tree also gets you there. Oh, or it's Staryu as well. Okay, Staryu... Mega Staryu with Greninja is interesting. Funny, after I poured out the sword through him, I was like, another Alola Ninetales? That's really funny. Oh, I can't actually use Grand Tree and Evolve as well, can I? That's funny. I can just bump it. I actually don't think this kills if they go with Greninja EX. I think it's actually only 130, which is weakness to 260, but we can check. Oh, no, it is 170. Okay, never mind. Shinobi Blade is 170. Never mind. It does indeed kill. It does indeed kill. What does 130? Oh, they didn't find energy. Interesting. They did not find energy. That's spicy. Well, what do I want to do then? Could just cipher for... Cipher for what I want. I'm gonna kill these 3. I think we do just cipher here. Cipher for... Grab Kyurem. So maybe don't grab Kyurem. Maybe grab Pokepatch to thin out another card. Or do I want Pokepads to find Metagross later? Maybe I do. Grab Kyurem and grab Wonder Patch just in case we don't get disrupted. Academy Knight to pop, that's there. Promote, can retreat. Kyurem there, Just making sure we aren't missing anything like I did last time. Making sure we aren't missing anything like I did last time. Seek inspiration. Wow, so inspiring. So inspiring. Right there is 3 prizes. And they're also a Terra, so we actually wouldn't have been able to do damage to them anyways, which is always good to keep in mind, is who your Terras are. They play Grand Tree, so actually the likelihood of us getting hand disrupted is pretty low. They probably play a red card since they play Grand Tree, or a Judge. But if it's Judge, that's their supporter. If it's, you know, if it's red card, it doesn't help them draw. So I don't know. I think we have a, I think we're somewhat okay. We'll see, of course. Lily, so no Judge. Again, still could get red carded. But that also means no boss. So our Kangaskhan's okay. Meaning the highest they could take is 1 prize. And they shall take that prize. But now I have to decide if they attack here. Oh, perfect. Never mind. I was gonna say we have to decide, do we want to kill these 2 or kill the active? But now the question is just, now it's just, we could just win next turn. They've just given us an out to win. Okay, we just win. Cool. Well, we need energy. We need 1 energy. We could Meowth for Cypher, and I think that resolves that. Oh, well, there's energy. I don't even have to run errand. Just seek inspiration again. Trifrost. Good game! 3 prizes! Very silly. Very silly. If you're not playing Shaman to NAIC and you're playing an Evo deck, you're throwing. Not that Shaman fully saves you, but at least force them to play around it a little bit. I imagine Slowking will have a decent amount of the meta share. I don't think Slowking will just be a best of the rest deck. I think they will have a percentage. Still really love this Delibird. Do we get any other fun dupes? Oh, we got another Ampharos dupe. Although we've already hit 4 of those. Nice. I actually did play finally against a Mega Floette last night, and I was like, oh, this is the first time I've actually seen this deck. I don't know if they just bricked or if it's just a bad deck, but they didn't do very much. They didn't do very much. They had a lot of HP, and then I bumped their stadium and annihilate their like 400 HP that they had, and it didn't really matter. It's okay. We're going to win a coin flip eventually. We're going to get to go first eventually. There's kind of about one thing for this deck. If it doesn't go first, it's kind of sad. Mega Frostless, I'm assuming. We at least have a Lily, so we get to see something here. Yeah, Frostless, star me. We are in a little trouble here. I'm gonna be so for real with you. So much so that I feel like I have to put this cliff area down, even though I don't want to put it down. No, I won't. I won't! You can't make me! There's no way for me to get both. I would love to get... You know, obviously we'll just grab another Slowpoke. But if they get their attack... and I have nothing with energy, which just feels bad. The Academy, I feel like we got to. We got to, right? Like both of these are two. Let's go to the Kira. And then we Latias into play and just give him a 2-prizer. Which, you know, feels kind of dumb, but still. That's only punching for 200, so I think I'm okay with it. See what happens. Time to lock in and find a massive mass outbreak of Basculin. I hope getting rather unlucky. Just lock in. Lock TF in. That's what I was afraid of. I was afraid of them having a Lily in hand. I was like, I'm not gonna trust those 3 cards in hand. I'm not gonna trust those 3 cards in hand. Okay, brings that 4 frame for 2 hundo. Oh, and they did get a freezing shroud. Damn. That's fine. It's fine. It's chill. fine, it's chill, it's cool. I need energy. Man, this feels bad, actually. There's not another Metagross, so we would have to... I can't Lily for both. And I can't Cypher for the energy. So it's Attach Bangle, energy out, Night Stretcher for energy, Lily, and hope to hit the other Night Stretcher. Or Annihilate. That feels bad. The Metagross is the best attacker here, though. Or, I mean, Kyurem isn't that bad of an attacker either, I guess. Kyurem's actually pretty decent. Actually, do we go for Kyurem instead? Because then we go 110, 110, 110. We just punch again. We just need too much setup here. Okay, I think I'm okay with that. We did actually end up hitting the stretcher, so we could have just killed this and taken 3. I mean, we can still take 3, it's just a different kind of 3. I think we do have to grab the Latias, so that way when this dies, it can go up and I can hopefully get a setup going. Let's see what we can make happen. Seek Inspiration! Alright. If we don't get hand disrupted, we're in a pretty good spot. But we probably get hand disrupted. Kyurem, who'd have guessed? I would never have seen that coming! I would never have seen it coming! Okay, Lily, not a judge. I assume they play the Stamp. It could also be Legacy Energy. Does the 20 there matter? I don't know if the 20 there matters. I feel like they always just knock it out. Okay, cool. We have a chance here. Oh, I think actually we potentially just win. No! Why did we have to top deck it? No! Why did we have to top? I think we still get it though. I think we still get it though. Just like, bud, why are we top decking this? I just need to. Oh, fuck. Okay, Switch is in there. Okay, I was like, I need a way to get Switch in hand. I need Switch and Stadium. So we put down Kangaskhan, we retreat to Kangaskhan, we Cypher for Stadium and Switch, and that's game. Yeah. For Stadium and Switch. Those two go on top. Run air and draw 2. Switch Slow King. Academy at Night to play. Academy at Night. Puts Annihilate on top of the deck. We Seek Inspiration. Destined Fight, both active Pokemon are knocked out. They draw 1 prize, I draw 3. That's the game! What's the ideal of this list? Win. And win in fun and exciting ways. Yes, basically as Sam puts it, Slowking uses the attack of other Pokemon on the top of the deck if they're non-rule box. So it can't use like Clefairies or like Mega Kangaskhan as attack because those are rule box Pokemon. But it can still benefit from Clefairy being there of being able to punch into Dragapult for weakness. I'm still not sold one way or the other on Clefairy or not Clefairy. Having Clefairy is definitely good for the Dragapult matchup, but in that one, it would have been so much nicer to have a second Metagross in the deck. I feel like I'm going to want the second Metagross more than anything. So is there anything else I can cut to make sure Clefairy can stay? 2 Latias isn't too important because a Latias prize is just bad. And I feel like I still want 4 Slowpokes. The other thing is cutting a Kangaskhan, you know, but having 3 gives you a better chance to start it. Higher chance of starting is obviously the reason we want 3, but I feel like 2 Metagross and the Clefairy is just too important. And nothing else feels cuttable. We've been doing 2 Kang, 1 Smoochum. Smoochum? I don't know. I feel like Smoochum would be a very different run. Because Smoochum's whole thing is accelerating the energy, which is still really nice. But ideally, ideally we go first and we attack turn 2. What's the Meowth do again? Meowth, when you put it into play, when you play it from your hand to your bench, you grab out a supporter. So very important to grab a Cypher when we need it, or grab a Lily. But the Smoochum is definitely better in this format when everyone wants to go first. Playing Smoochum and going second is not a bad call, because again, every deck wants to go first, and when you lose the coin flip, you go second. I definitely want to play around with Smoochum Kangaskhan come Pitch Black with the retry badge with Tank Kangaskhan again. I'm very excited to do that. We'll try the 2 Kangs, and I don't know. We'll see if we cry. Audium Day, what is your how many Metagross and I guess really Metagross anything? I assume you're playing the Clefairy. So let me ask that. How many Metagross are you playing, and are you also playing the Clefairy? 1 Metagross? Have you had many issues with that? Because I'm just so afraid of prizing it. We were just playing with 1. I just added a second back. I feel like I'm so afraid of prizing, but also if taking this to an actual event at NAIC, prizing it, unlikely it's going to be prized all 3 games in a best of 3. I mean, it could happen, but not really, because first tag is most always to be Kyurem. That is true, which gives you the chance to draw 3 prizes. You got 2 outbreaks of Basculin. Good. Man, it's been so long since I've turned on Legends Arceus. Okay, I just need to... I don't want to attach the telepathic energy, but I will. Ooh, apples. Oh, a Slowking. That's not what we want. That's not what we want at all. I don't think I'm going to have any trouble here of leaving that inactive. Against Bolt or Slot Box, you can AP prize Metagross. I don't hate double gross, though. Yeah, and you can also, what else could, I mean, Annihilate, I think, is really the only thing you could really do there. I don't know. Also testing Surfer instead of a Switch, and I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, Surfer would be good if you get hand disrupted, but most likely to get back. I mean, really just the big thing is getting that. Oh, hey, finally someone playing Shaman. That means we have to play, and this is what I want. I want more people to play Shaman. I mean, I don't want more people to play Shaman. It'd be great if Shaman just got deleted from the format right now. This would be BDIF. But to just be able to play around a little bit more. Oh, that is true. Super Side Bolt is definitely an option there as well. Basically, our plan here is draw better than I've currently drawn, and We have to kill the Shaman with Spectre's attack. I don't think that plan is going to work very well for us, though. I think they're going to murder us first. They don't have any Thwackies down yet, which is nice, but... This feels like a bad... This feels like not a great matchup. If you're able to get your attack off, it's not that bad. Ooh, that helps. 2, 4, 6. Oh, yeah, it's actually knockout. No? No. I was off my math. Is it not? Is that not knockout? Oh, no. Do the Wave doesn't include active. MB. Does not include active. I was thinking it included active. Might just be better to kill... You're kidding me. We didn't find energy? No. No. Not finding energy. Okay, it's chill. It's chill. Don't worry, gang. We're going to run Aaron and draw energy and switch, and it's going to be fine. Oh, no. Oh, no. Cool. I think Festival and Zam are just bad matchups that you probably lose. Yeah, I think those are just... It's... If they don't play bench protection, you can probably win it. Or if you set up before them. And then it just becomes pretty much a coin flip, really. If you can set up before them, great. If not, not great. Okay, we did get the energy. So we do have an attack now. Is it better to get... I feel like it's got to be better to get rid of the Shaman. Especially right now where they only have 3 cards in hand. Need the Convigorous now. I don't have the... I actually don't know what the Convigorous does. I'll have to look that up after this game. Because I actually have no idea what the Convigorous is. I imagine the Spectre was prized. I mean, then we would just kill the Driplin. Which again, it might still just be better to kill the Driplin. The Diplin. Kill the Diplin. We're in a real bad spot. Kill the Shaman. Potentially open up next turn for a wipe if they aren't able to recover it. I don't know. We'll go that route and see what happens. Is there anything else I want to search out from the deck first? Put something else on the bench to take a hit. Maybe. See what happens. They can recover it, but they have a small hand, so I'm hoping they can't recover it. Is really what I'm going off of here. Moves damage counters from one of your Pokemon to one of their Pokemon. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't love that. So they could Thwacky here to search out Night Stretcher. And get Shaman back and basically just put us right back where we were. Or they can want to save the Shaman back as well. I guess that works too. 2, 4, 6, 8. They kill Slowking if they can find the stadium. Which they might be grabbing here. We do get to bump the stadium again. I can Cypher. I can Cypher and pretty much give myself anything that I want. We get stadium bump. What if we just kill Thwacky? Kill Thwacky. They still have a small hand. What's the likelihood that they find stadium again? Plunderous Patch, Boomerang. Just in case they aren't able to get the kill. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. They would need to find Stadium again to get the kill, so maybe we go this route just in case. And then we Pokepad for... Well, then I was thinking we Night Stretcher. And just kill the Thwacky. Which I think, again, might be better. I don't have an energy in hand, though, so I do have to grab these two to ensure I can actually attack. And then we can figure out what we're doing once we see the draw. No matter what, we will have an attack from Pokepad that we can at least grab something to attack with, but... might as well see what the draw is first. Here, I'm not helpful. I think it's just got to be hit with the Metagross and just take the knockout. Just hope they don't have the pieces to do everything they need to do. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Seek Inspiration. Of course, do the extra damage. Why would I not? Yeah, I probably should have just taken the KO. The KO probably on active would have been better last turn because then they had the Thwacky, but then they also needed to find Stadium and Evo. Now they need to find Stadium and Evo again. Oh, they have two Thwackies, but they don't have anything with Festival Lead and active, so they can't use the Thwacky right now. They cannot currently Boom Boom Groove because they need a Festival Leader. They're very bad at breaks, one up spawn, then poof. I tried. Oh, yeah, we did it. So yeah, I think that this matchup is very much. This is probably one of the closer matchups we'll have. Not to say that other matchups can't be close. Like, I mean, Dragapult can still be close because we can whiff. But I think this matchup is definitely one where whoever gets going first and gets set up is just going to have the better day. Hey, thanks so much for the follow there, Zrom. So I was shiny hunting the Basculin and Scarvy the other night. I tried it with a sandwich in the Timeless Woods because again I was looking for the Light Stripe, and it was not great. I really hope Soul King stops getting attention because I'm bringing it to NAC and I don't want to see an uptick in Shaman. Same. So me and my buddy have been talking about Slow King for a few days now, because I was joking about it the other day and I was like, what if I lock in Slow King? And then I started playing it. I was like, I don't think I'm joking anymore. What if I lock in Slow King? So I have it built here. I'm missing realistically, or not realistically, I'm missing in the deck right now, my physical deck, Metagross and a Lucky Helmet. Oh, and the Spectre. But I've ordered the Spectre, and my buddy has extra Metagrosses. White Stripe is in the Timeless Woods in the Kitakami DLC in the Teal Mask. Yeah, I need a Snot to get an uptick in Shaman. I need that not to happen. What was the other thought we were having before the game started, or when the game started of a potential cut? The Metagross? Yeah, you know what? Let's try without the Metagross. Try without the Metagross and the 3 Kangaskhan's. I don't know that it matters that much of starting the Kangaskhan. I mean, it kind of does, but I don't know. I don't run the spec for my testing. If they have Shaman, then I just go to the active and it is what it is because recovery is too common and easy. That's fair. I mean, that is fair. And also, I mean, I have had only one game so far where I open the spec tree, and it's awful to open it. I mean, you can get it out of active really easily, but then it's just on your bench and no one's ever going to knock it out. So then it's useless. So it's not even, I wish it was I mean, that's what's great about the Metagross and the Annihilate is their Evos. Same thing with the Kyurem. It also sucks opening the Kyurem. Although I have seen a slight uptick in some versions of Polt playing Colress's Tenacity, which I'm okay with that because then I can just attack with Kyurem. I'll just bench Kyurem at that point. The fact that like this person I was playing against, I went first, had my Slowpokes down, so they knew I was playing Slow King, and then they still played Colossus Tenacity to get their stadium out. I don't hear what stadium they wanted that badly. But I was like, oh, they grabbed Watchtower because I had Kangaskhan inactive, and I was like, I don't care about your Watchtower. I have another, or I have a Academy at Night in my hand, so I'll just bench it. And I also had Secret Box in my hand. I was like, I was like, what are you doing? And then I ended up just getting a knockout, and they conceded. So it didn't even matter. I think they might have realized it at that point. They might have just been playing on autopilot. Because I fear that does happen too much to myself as well sometimes. I'll just get so set, and this is how my deck plays, that I forget to ever look across and see what my opponent's actually doing, which is such an important factor in what you're doing. Ooh, bad start for them. But I'm okay with it. It was actually a pretty good opening hand for me, getting the Telepathic Energy and a Slowpoke. Grab the Slowpoke and the Laddie. We can also Ultra Ball and get another energy down, which is nice. I think we actually might Ultra Ball both of these. I will. And maybe put Kyurem in hand? Maybe put Meowth in hand. We'll put Meowth in hand. Yeah. Put Meowth in hand. Not that, some versions of Greninja are playing the Shaman also just for the mirror, since they place the 60 damage. I mean, and just because their sleeve is Greninja doesn't necessarily mean this is Mega Greninja. I do think it's funny that since Mega Greninja is upside down, that it just looks so weird seeing them like right side up. No, okay, it's not Greninja, it is Blaziken. No, I just have to leave this inactive. Shaman doesn't stop Mega Greninja, does it not? Actually, I haven't. Mega Greninja's damage counters. Why am I thinking it's damage? Oh, no. I'm thinking Shaman stops Greninja EX, the Terra. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the Terra that it stops. But I mean, I don't think that really is that important of a come-ups. This is what I want? What I really, really want? Now do they scoop and you KO all the Dreepies? Probably. Or did I didn't attach this energy, right? This is off of Wondrous Patch. I haven't attached it right now. We have Lily for next turn. I wish the Boomerang was on our active Slow King, but it's okay. But it's okay. Bye, Dreepy! Bye-bye! Now it's also okay, even if they put down the Shaman. Because then I'm like, okay, I'll just kill whatever you leave inactive. You leave Fez inactive, I'll take it. I'll take the 2 prizes there. I actually still made sense to... actually, I probably should have still attached the Boomerang to Slow King. That's fine. I mean, if we hit Switch... There's something. Should have probably still attached it. and not attack. Yeah, we should have split the energy last turn on 2 different guys. Since I knew I was going to Meowth for Cypher, I should have split the energy on both of them. But, yeah. Again, that's what playing more the deck is just thinking of. Maybe on turn we use the patch spread. Yeah, I think that, yeah. I think that is, yeah. I don't know why I just put them on 1. I think I was, in my head, I was like, oh, what if I whiff energy? But I grabbed the Meowth for the whole choice of grabbing Cypher. Red card, okay. Okay. Gets me 3 cards deeper to potentially finding Secret Box or anything else. We'll be item locked, so no Secret Box. But we're also okay. We're pretty far ahead here. That it's okay. Now, they could Candy Blaziken here, so that way they could still get something set up. But no, they just evolved to Combusken. Because we just really have to survive a turn. Because I can still Cypher to set up the hand next turn. Well, yes, I can actually. Yeah. Okay, I see it. I see the potential line. Oh, because I still need an attachment this turn. Because I think we Cypher for... Because we can't play a Switch. Switch is not an option. And until they attack. Yeah. That's definitely the joke's on me. So I think next turn we need to put energy for sure on the top. And then maybe Secret Box, because, I mean, are they going to take a knockout? If they take the knockout... I know we have Cypher, we have Academy. I think actually what we need is, if they take the knockout, we put Slow King. Because they can't kill both of them. So if they take the knockout, we push Kangaskhan. We draw both of these. We attach the energy. Ooh, Helmet's actually really good. But I don't have enough time. Helmet is actually a better thought. Because if they have to go for it this time, energy is probably a better thought. Because then we can always Cypher for what we need the next turn. I ran out of time, and I've made that mistake before of changing 2 last second. And even if you get both in there, if both aren't in there before like 0.02, it doesn't count. But again, they only have 1 Drakloak down, so no attack this turn. So we'll still be under Itchy Pollen, so we'll attach the energy, and then the next turn... Oh no, fuck, wait. What energy did I put on top? We actually can't put the energy or else it breaks the Cypher. Because when you attach telepathic... Okay, yeah, so I can't attach the energy. Because when you attach telepathic energy, it doesn't give you the option. It just auto starts a deck search. Which I think is how the card reads. When you attach this to your hand to a basic, search your deck. Yeah, so you don't have the choice. You have to search your deck. So it does break the Cypher. So... Still early learning silliness, but not the end of the world. We're still somewhat okay. Could get red carded again. Do we think they play 2? Because we could attach the telepathic and then Cypher. I think we're okay, though, to just... But I'm like, if we get red carded and we lose out on the energy... Because we could telepathic to just put at the top... Slow King energy. Or Slow King that. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. A bit of a silly from what I did last turn, but it's fine. Maybe putting Clefairy down just to, like, scare him. Because we could cure him... Because if they end up attacking this turn, actually Clefairy being down actually is pretty good. Yeah, that's actually pretty fine. Bump that. Slow King Crisp or Cypher. Could even do Slow King and whatever Pokemon we'll know if we draw into it. Yeah, we'll do that. Definitely grabbing the helmet would have been better. They probably won't red card us now though, since we have a small hand, so it won't matter. Judge is an option which could be pretty hard. Judge would actually hurt really bad. I mean, we get 4 cards out of it, so maybe, but have they played a second stadium yet? No. They probably played 2 copies of Watchtower. Right now, it's just kind of a waiting game. Do they attack with Dragapult? Kind of got to. But when they do, they only take 1 prize unless they boss, and then if they boss, they take 2, but well, who cares? I mean, if we're able to get into an active attack before this evolves, we can just take 3 prizes. With the Badoo, but that remains to be seen. I mean, they could actually boss up the other Slow King and kill it. But if they do that, we're still okay. We have options. Not great options. Especially with just we've used up some resources already. Definitely all comes back to that first Wondrous patch. That first Wondrous patch was just a mistake. Okay, they are attacking this turn. Do they have a boss? Oh, this is just a Phantom Dive. Oh, cool. As long as I think we actually just win no matter what. Even if the other Kyurem's not in deck, because we're top decking Cypher, and we can just Cypher for we can push Mega Kangaskhan, Cypher for Night Stretcher if the other Kyurem is prized. But otherwise, that's 3 guys to target with Kyurem. Our final 3 prizes. Let's just check and see if it's in the Cool. You just want to concede, my guy? Seek inspiration. I have sought inspiration, and it has told me that I am a winner! I love that it has to finish off of the animation of the Boomerang energy coming back first. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I definitely... I'm not going to be surprised when Slow King has a decent meta share and Shaman has a bump up. Which then also becomes a thought of... What are your thoughts all damn day towards the mirror match? Do you have any thoughts on like what you would attack, or just whoever gets there gets there? Or what if an opponent starts taking a Shaman for the mirror match? I don't know. There's so many. I still really like this design. I don't really like Mega Dracula. I like this design of the ultra rares though. Alright, let me spit up my gum. I also still need to pick up the Fan Rotom from Ascendideros. I'm not playing it in anything right now, but I just like this art. I want to pick up at least 1 for my binder. Can I not click home when I have that up? No, I don't want to exchange. I was just looking at the art. As soon as I clicked heads, I knew it was going to be tails. I was like, oh, I should have clicked tails. I could feel it. I could feel it going towards tails this turn. This turn of the wheel. My opponent has chosen to go first. What a surprise! I will not give them any information. we'll get some info about our opponent. Arbeliva. Actually, have not played into a lot of Arbeliva, just like in general. Something to always keep in mind when you're playing in Teal Mask. It could be real appealing to go, perfect, I will cure him Teal Mask, and in 2 turns kill it. Teal Mask is a Terra Pokemon. Terra Pokemon have bench protection from damage. Not from damage counters, but from damage. So we cannot do anything to harm that friend. I think I might Lily's here. Yeah. Do I dare Lucky Helmet Kangaskhan? That'd be kind of silly. They will be inactive. I do at least want a second Slowpoke down. I also do a quick rough prize check. We have a prize Latias. Not Ultra Ball for Latias. Actually, I'll hold off on Ultra Balling for it. Our hand could get disrupted pretty bad. Maybe I should go ahead and grab it. I don't think the Angle comes up in Arbeliva. I actually don't remember. I actually don't know how much health Arbeliva has. Arbeliva EX 310. Okay, so the Bengal does come up. Kirim doesn't really come up. Man, all of these are bad decisions. I shouldn't have Ultra Balled. You shouldn't have clicked Ultra Ball. Cool. Will not put the Bengal into play until I am ready for the attack. I don't want to waste it. I do not want to waste it. Olive! Lily trying to find their Stadium and their Arbeliva to get an attack off. Arbeliva does only need 1 energy to attack. Oil Salvo. Choose one of your opponent's Pokemon 6 times. For each time you choose that Pokemon, do 20 damage to it. So they can do maximum 120 to a Pokemon. Or 60-60 between 2. Oh, no, never mind. They can't choose multiple Pokemon. They can only choose 1 Pokemon. No, you can choose the same Pokemon more than once. No, okay, never mind. They can choose 6 different Pokemon if they want to. So yeah, they could do 60-60, but they can't kill both of our Slowpokes, which is important. Both of our Slowpokes will survive. They did find the forest. They found the forest through the trees. And they found the Arbeliva. Did they find the energy? Or an energy switch? Bum, bum, bum. Okay, they did have the energy, so they probably have 2 in hand. No way they Teal Dance and potentially whiff energy. Oh, they're going for the Meganium setup. They do get it set up this turn, because that was the Bayleaf and the Meganium off of that one. That's a pretty good setup for them. Does the extra energy grass matter a lot for them? Surely, but I just don't know how. And again, they can do 120, so we're kind of screwed here, chat. We're kind of screwed. Oh yeah, Teal Mask can do that. Yeah. Teal Mask can get the damage. That's why. We'll evolve it out just so they have to target it. Do I want to attach this here or there? So we'll attach it there for fun. I don't think the Stadium bump matters at this point. I don't think they care anymore. I think we do still Cypher to set up next turn. What do I even want? I want to top deck the world. Yeah, it's just a Not great. Not great. I know we could get the Wondrous Patch from the Secret Box, but also, well, what if we actually need to grab? So we need to draw more than just one card. We're in what I would like to call a bad spot. That's what I would call this. I would call this pretty bad spot. Alright. If we can get an attack next turn, it's not too bad. Who do they go for the kill on? Okay. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine. It's again, as previously stated, pretty bad. As previously stated, pretty bad. Need that. Need you. Need you. We don't need you right this second. Okay, I guess we can get rid of those. Sure. I'm sure that won't come back to bite me. I haven't run errand yet, right? Right? I'm not stupid, right? No, I've not run errand yet. So we cipher to get the energy that we need. And the energy we grab is telepathic, so that we can grab another Slowpoke. Was Metagross prize? No, Metagross is prize! Did I throw it away? Metagross is prize! Oh no! No! I mean, we can still annihilate, but I just don't want to do that. Yep, this is why we're playing 2. Okay, but now we know. Now we know. Gotta play 2. What are you weak to, by the way? Just fire, you don't resist anything. Now we know. That's annoying. I mean, I don't know that matters that much because they still would have taken the knockout here, but I just didn't want to give them a prize. Because now giving them a prize, they can just... With Meganium. How much energy do they need to get it with Meganium? 3, 6, 120, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15... Gosh, I hate Teal Mask math. It's literally my least favorite thing is trying to do Teal Mask math. 3... Do we promote this? Yeah, we make him work for it. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. Okay, so they just need a Teal Dance and an attach for turn. A Teal Dance and an attach for turn. And a boss. Very easy for them to reach. That's why I didn't want to Annihilate, though, because Annihilate just feels bad. Feels bad. Oh, well, there's the boss. Do they have double energy? Survey says... Oh, why are you teal dancing not the active? What? Why are you teal dancing not the active? Are you just killing Fez? Okay, they just don't have an extra... Okay. They're setting it up for next turn to be able to boss him. Okay, okay, no, okay, okay. They're setting it up for next time to be able to do it. I mean, now it just doesn't matter what's in front. They just get to kill. Okay, the only way we get something here is if... Actually, it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter because the one on the bench is just ready to kill. I'm trying to see even without the Meganium. We don't have boss, but would it matter? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Yeah, it wouldn't matter anyways. Yeah. Yeah, doesn't matter anyways. No matter what, they only need to take one prize. No matter what, they only need one prize. We have no boss. And again, that's why the Metagross would have come up, because then they would have needed to take 2 prizes. Giving them the prize they were the Annihilate is awful. Giving them a prize with Annihilate is awful. When it's not always bad. There's sometimes it's really good, but that was not one of those times. But I feel like I have started Kangaskhan more often. Maybe we drop the Spectre. Maybe we drop the Spectre and see how often it comes up. Because I feel like that is something that we use so infrequently. And again, it is another basic that we could open. We already have too many basics that we can open. Opening Meowth already sucks. Opening Kyurem already sucks. Let's try without that and see if it... Because, again, the only thing I'm like the Spectre is good for is dealing with a Shaman. But then they can recover the Shaman pretty easily. I don't know. I want a 70-card deck. But I mean, if we had 70-card decks, then, you know, everyone would play 4 Crushing Hammers and multiple Shamans and everything. And there's a reason why it is the way it is. I want to be able to play 70 cards, but I want everyone else to only be able to play 60. I think it might just come down to... I don't need 3 Kangs. I think is what it's just going to come down to. No deck limit, 200 card deck. You just show up with a box of bulk. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't know Slowking, Blaziken, Zoroark? How pitiful. Deck searches do take 10 minutes though, so give me a second while I prize check. Still only 6 prizes though. So, just give me a quick second while I look through my 200 cards. Alright, we kept the Spectre and we dropped down to 2 Kangs again. I need to stop doing too many changes, though, in between multiple matches. I need to just try and play... I need to just leave the deck as it is to play multiple matches and see how often stuff comes up. Because there will also just be times we brick, which is this game. We are going to brick this game. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. You take Cath, I'll take... yeah, just let me know what's prize. At that point, your opponent's like, just please look at your prize cards. It's like, oh, no, don't worry. I play Town Map. Let me find that. What did I say, chat? What did I say? What did I say? Stupid Meowth. I love starting Meowth. Opening Meowth is one of my favorite pastimes. I'm gonna say half-times. Halftime is very different than pastime. Don't worry, I'm going to top deck a Slowpoke. It'll all be okay when I top deck Slowpoke. Just like this. That's a lucky helmet. They going to grab a Meowth of their own? They got a bad hand? No, Duskull. Oh, Duskull. Gross. Not a Duskull. It's not what I was supposed to top deck. That's not what I was supposed to top deck. Okay. Bye, Cypher. I don't know how many academies are in deck. So I don't want to throw waste that. Yeah, feels pretty bad. Feels pretty bad. I should have checked how many academies were there so that just potentially grab it. Okay. This works. This works. Run here and draw 2. Okay. I don't have Stadium though. That's why I'm like I should have put the Stadium in play actually before I lilied. Should have put the Stadium in play. Oh yikes! We have 2 prize Cipher, or do I have Cipher in hand? Oh, if I had Cipher in hand, this would be a much better ball game. I have all 4 academies. I should have just done it. Oh shoot! I should have Wondrous Patch. No! I specifically put the energy in deck. I should have Wondrous Patch because I'm gonna be item locked. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Surely they won't have Rare Candy Mega Greninja. Surely they won't have Rare Candy Mega Greninja. Okay. Just a Frogadier. Just a Frogadier. Okay, actually not terrible. I can just find Stadium. If I can find Stadium, we can actually get a big attack. Or Cipher, either or. Oh, it's Stadium and Cipher in one tiny box. Cool. Cool. Nothing more to do. I shouldn't evolve this Loki because I'm probably just gonna kill it. Reminds me of the fact that you go implemented deck limits after some guy brought in a deck with 2,000 cards to a tournament. That's crazy. They're just gonna hit us with Mega or Greninja EX with the Ignition Energy. I think it's what they're just gonna wipe out all of my Slowpokes because it's 120. Yeah, so just all my Slowpokes down. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's chill. And a Frost Last Bud. What are we playing? What are we playing here? Yeah, Clefairy's gonna come through. That's hey, you know what? I actually purposefully didn't use the Wondrous Patch. That was on purpose that we didn't use the Wondrous Patch. Until they hit me with the boss. Frost Lass. Wow, Academy was the next draw. Wow. What a completely different ball game we would have been in. What a completely different ball game we would have been in. It's crazy. I'm thinking maybe Secret Box for Lana's Aid. Lana's Aid for... Oh no, because I can't get energy that way. I think we actually do have to go Cipher. Or we can just like Night Stretcher grab one. Yeah. No, I was like, did I already run Aaron? I did not. Also 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Okay, that's enough. Like just making sure we had enough punches. Yeah. I have a stadium in play, right? Yeah. Cypher, Stretcher, Academy at Night, Lucky Helmets. Cypher. Energy. I think that's all my Slowpokes. Yeah, so I don't have another Slowpoke I can pull. Are all 4 dead, or did I prize one? Not prize one. Grab the Telepathic, and maybe Lana, just put Lana's Aid in hand for next turn, because it could come up. Because then we'll draw those back. Because I don't have another Cypher for an option. We had another Cypher for an option, but we don't, so. Gotta just be that. Gotta just be that. You go up. You get attached. Oh, Lucky Helmet. Brave Bengal. Man, I need to cut down all these cards, but I can't. If I ultra put both of those away, then we can't. Academy at Night. That play, because then we draw 2, so we're doing the. I mean, right now we're doing enough anyways for me to get the knockout. Could actually Academy at Night a card back in, but I mean, it's still 4 cards in hand. Because we'll draw 2 prizes. Yeah, I don't think it matters. King is a liability if you're behind. But yeah, it wasn't that less consistent, you're saying? The consistency is so important in the early game, but I could see another side of it. I'm assuming they might just have boss. Oh no, they don't even need boss here if they also. Well, I mean, they do still need boss. But they don't even need the cards in my hand. Oh, actually, never mind. It doesn't matter. They just Curse Blast and do that. Never mind. I can do math. I can do math. That's 3 prizes. Man, we were 1 card away from that being a completely different game. We top decked after the kill. That could have been a very different game because we would have attacked with Kyurem because we already had the Kyurem in hand, and we would have taken out. We would have left the the Bidoof inactive. We would have taken out the 2, the Frogadier, the Froakie, and the Dusclops. We would have left them another Dusclops to work with, but I don't think that matters as much. Damn, that would have been such a different game. But what did I say before that game started? I said this is the game we're gonna brick. We didn't actually brick that bad, but I wouldn't really call that a brick because we were still setting up. Our opponent just got there first. Our opponent just wanted it more. You ran Hild and Colorus just to go super support heavy. And then no Cypher, I would assume. Or maybe only like 1 or 2 Cypher. Because, I mean, there are sometimes I've used Cypher to set up my attack instead of using the Stadium. Because I just either haven't had the Stadium or... really, that's the exact reason, because I just don't have the Stadium in play. Or I don't have a way to search out the Pokemon. All I have for search is Cypher, so I'll just put the Pokemon on top. You still Cypher, just drop the 3 King for 2 Hild and 1 Colorus. Okay. I see the line. I'm assuming I'm going second. Yeah. Mega Dragonite? Imagine. Oh, what is this? No way. So no way we're out here playing Mega Gengar. No way we're out here playing Mega Gengar. I actually need to read Mega Gengar. What does it classify? What does it require to make the ability activated? The energy. Let's get it. Yeah, I mean, Smoochum is really good when you go second. Smoochum is very good when you go second. Which, I mean, that might actually be the ad instead. Maybe drop the third king for a Smoochum for when you are forced to go second. That could be a better pivot. I don't think I want anything else. Do I even want the third? Or the fourth Slowpoke, rather? That's just clogging up the bench at that point. Well, I don't know. It feels like it's just clogging. It feels like that's just never what I want to do. I mean, maybe unless we're sacrificing one here. This feels like what I never want to do, though. Yeah. Yeah, I think that Smoochum is definitely good for going second. Because what does the Smoochum accelerate? 2 energy? Okay, let me read the Mega Gengar here really quickly. Precious Trolley. If one of your Darkness Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack, that player takes one of your prize cards. Okay, that's fine. And they just punch for 230. So really just for that. We'll see what they put down for their other attackers. Delightful Kiss. Search your deck for up to 2 basic Psychic Energies attached to your bench Pokemon and shuffle your deck. Visual also becomes a small liability in bench space. Yeah, I mean, it's really mostly for, I mean, if it's a monkey, I mean, liability, but also if you're going fast enough, hopefully you're killing before it becomes a liability. I don't know. Yeah, that's why I was like, I needed to verify, because I was like, I couldn't remember if Gengar was specified EX or not. So it just doesn't really come up. See, this is an instant where I can Cypher to set up my attacker. And we can just take 3 prizes really quick. Cool. No, we can't, because Metagross is in our hand. And the other Metagross must be prized. Cool. But I have Switch in hand. We do have to Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball those 2. I need the energy for Kangaskhan. Play down Kangaskhan. Retreat to Kang. Cypher Maniac. For Stagium. And Lucky Helmet. Lucky Helmet just to get us some draw off when an attack. That's all I need, right? We have the switch. So we'll switch here. We have the attach. Yeah. Draw 2. Attach for turn. Attach the helmet. Play Academy at Night. Academy at Night, the Metagross. Switch in the Slowking. Seek Inspiration. Metagross. Alec Hammer. Yes, I would like to do extra damage. Yes, I would like to do extra damage. Yeah, the switch is definitely impactful. Hey, there's the other Metagross. There's the other Metagross. They need 3 energy for the Claw of Darkness. Yeah. Like, Claw of Darkness here would kind of suck. Okay, well, they're probably going to Claw of Darkness here. Like, it would kind of suck if they could get rid of my Cypher Maniac. Oh, hold up. They didn't attach to active. Ooh, I am kind of curious how... Oh, they just didn't want to poison. I am curious how the Claw of Darkness operates with the Rocky Helmet. Is the Rocky Helmet draws from... And is attacked by damage, draw 2 cards. Do I draw the 2 cards before they look at my hand? No, okay. They get rid of before I draw the 2 cards. Okay. Because they finish their actions first before I do my actions. Because Slowking isn't technically knocked out because it's still solidifying their turn. Now I draw the 2 cards. Okay, imagine if it was Cypher. We can win this turn with a the thing that puts energy down. The thing that the Wonder Patch. That's what it's called. We can win this turn with Wonder Patch. Or Seeker Box. Ultra Ball for Meowth. You're so right, King. Oh, but I fucked up. Oh, but Annihilate's in deck. No, but I have to... Oh, Annihilate... No, Annihilate's in deck, so we're good. Annihilate's in deck, yeah. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Forgot Meowth was nice. I'm still not used to Meowth being a card. And then we grab those two. Yeah. Cypher. Could also just grab Night Stretcher. Just grab Night Stretcher. Oh, fuck! Patch. You're right. Patch. I didn't grab Patch. I was clicking too quickly. I was clicking too quickly. I was clicking too fast. I was clicking too fast. I was clicking too fast. That's on me. Go back to Alakazam. Nah, this deck is too complicated. Go back to Goldango. They're all the same color. Do you know how many times I've almost clicked Wonder Patch instead of Telepathic Energy? Because they're both purple. It's too purple. I need some full arts. I honestly, I'm gonna be so honest with you. I think I may need to play gold basic energies. I don't think there's any alt arts. I can check, but I don't think so. No, there isn't. No. I might have to play gold energies so that way my brain differentiates them. I might just have to play it that way. Just like, yeah, I'm just being nice. What are the chances they have another boss in hand? Pretty high. You're right, pretty high. You're right, pretty high. Technically we won this one, chat. Technically we won this one, chat. We won this one, or rather, we didn't win this one. The deck won this one. The deck won this one. Bro keeps hitting me with the thumbs up, keeps emoting instead of just taking the knockout. Yeah, it's all the bugs. My hand slipped, you know, bugs happened. I mean, energy's got to be the discard here. Really? Are you... Bud, are you sure? I still have Stadium in play. Bro just keeps emoting on me. Another Night Stretcher. Oh, big oops. Big oops. Maybe bro counted my cards. Maybe that's why he's thumbsing me up. I'm assuming bro counted my cards. Yeah, that's fine. What do I want to do here? Probably nothing. Probably nothing. Yeah, that's fine. The deck won this match. I did not. The deck won this match. I did not. I did stupid buttons. We could have also won that if I also... We also could not have won that, but we could have just made better choices there at the end. I'm so honest with you. I'm changing this right now to gold energy. That way I visually can tell the difference. I know these are visually different. Don't get me wrong. I understand these are visually different. But my brain doesn't always understand their... Oh, no! Hold up! There are full Art Wonders patches. Okay, how expensive are they? I legitimately might have to do that just because it's too much purple and I'm too stupid. With market price $4. Ooh. Is it worth paying for my stupidity? We just got these in perfect order, so these are relatively new. Well, show me the 400 listings. It's a TCG player says there's 474 listings. Where are they? There. Let me see if my local place has them. And if they don't charge, I mean, my local place tends to. I mean, most local card shops tend to charge around TCG player. Sometimes this place sometimes charges a little bit higher for newer cards. Advanced search. Wondrous Path. Yeah, they're charging $7 for them. What the fuck is that about? What is that about? How many? I'm not gonna buy them, but how many do they even have in stock? It's like maybe if I go there and be like, hey, what if you didn't charge $8 You're charging $7.99. I tested the Sacred Ash. I have not. Also, don't. I mean, Lana's Aid has rarely come up, so Sacred Ash might just be better. But Lana's Aid puts it in hand. All right, I just gotta read cards. That's the solution. Is just read cards. My local game store will look at comps and adjust store prices. This place sometimes does. It honestly depends on who you talk to, who you're working with while you're there. I'm so honest though. I think I might have to switch to this to make sure I don't misplay. Like I'm being so for real. That my brain is just so dumb. I just need it to look as different from... Well, I mean, does that make it look more like the energy, though? Hold up, does this actually work against me? This might actually work against me. Because now that actually looks more like the energy. No, that's going to work against me. Hold up, I think that's worse. I think that's worse. It looks more like the energy. This is at least an item. That's at least an item. Alright, that's probably gonna be our last game of the night. Probably our last game of the night, and we'll see what happens. And then no stream tomorrow. So tomorrow I gotta get some recording done. And then Saturday we'll be streaming in the morning, or not in the morning, in the early afternoon, before I leave to go to we're watching the Savannah Bananas. I don't think the Savannah Bananas are playing though. It's one of the other teams. And we're watching Banana Ball. We got tickets too. Oh no, they'll know what deck we're playing. Oh no, they know what deck we're playing. Chad, did you know the Wondrous patch is actually not an energy? I wish I lived somewhere, though, that had, like, a store that would charge me. Oh, you know what? I would. Okay, I had two different thoughts happen in my head right there. I wish I lived near a store that would open up my product and let me have it for MSRP. Then the places I go to just charge 100% over MSRP. Wife just went and saw the nighttime glow ball in Scottsdale. It's like the banana ball type stuff. Ooh, I have seen some clips of like different glow ball stuff. That is really cool. That is really cool. Part of them seems to never full game bananas. They do live stream it on YouTube. I realized. Ooh, should we cipher? I hate that every time a cipher's in my hand, I'm like, we cipher? A little cipher for the table. Yeah, we should. Because I don't want to Ultra Ball any of that away. For Slowpoke. Because then we're going to attach Telepathic Energy, which give me another Slowpoke and Latias. We already have Slowking in hand. So maybe for Secret Box. Yeah, because that gives me everything I need next turn. Yeah. 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 Should be okay to go here. Parents, which one of their live streams on YouTube while back? I haven't taken time to look into it yet. Yeah, I'm not a huge baseball person. I'm not against baseball, but I'm more of a soccer guy. If it's coming to like watching live sports, soccer, then baseball, then I haven't watched many other live sports. American football is pretty low on the totem pole. I just don't really care for American football, and also the fact that American football is just so slow. They play the game for 5 seconds and then reset. And play game for 5 seconds. Golf is probably at the bottom. Golf is probably at the very much bottom. Sports is all bad. Not much of a sports watcher either. What is this Pokemon catcher? I have not seen this art. Wait, let me look at the art. What is this from? It's from 2012. I don't know what that's from. Gold. That's fun. Yeah, that's some old. Well, let me try and see what set that's from. That's from Dark Explorers. In real life, that thing is worth $79 right now. That's crazy. That's crazy. We'll run Aaron. I'll put you down. They have the they have the retreat, but I think we'll still go Boomerang. We'll Secret Box you, because we can always recover the Metagross later. Cure him into Metagross, Bengals, nice, right? Yeah, I think that's the route we go. I think that's definitely the route we go. Yo, what are you doing? Welcome on in. I wish we had just regular energy in hand, so we could just throw that away and just Wondrous Patch it. Need Latias back, don't forget. Oh, I would have definitely forgotten. I would have definitely forgotten. Have I... No. So I can... Could Lilies. Could Lanas. Could Lanas and grab Slowking, Latias, and Metagross. But that doesn't really set me up for the next turn. Oh, you're right. Lana can't get EX. You're right. You are right there. I think we just grab Night Stretcher. Night Stretcher for Latias, Boomerang Energy, attach that for Kyurem. Yeah. I'm off to bed. Good night. Good night, Welsh. Thanks for swinging all on through. Always a pleasure to have you here. We will go ahead and attach it because we can always go... We can always play around if we need to with an Annihilape. Yeah, thanks for bringing on through, Welsh. Hopefully you're around on Saturday and we can play some champions, because I know I still owe you a match. 8 won't work with Mist. Oh, does it not? I actually haven't considered that. Oh, you're right, because that is an effect. Ooh, good call, good call. It's actually something I hadn't considered yet. Should be okay here. Such a coincidence that you're playing Slow King. I just finished up some games of GLC, threw together a deck with a Slow King, trying to learn its ins and outs. Maybe the deck I take with me to 3K Gym Leader Challenge tournament going to July. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. I thought some Slow King was running 1 Enhanced Hammer. I actually don't hate that. Yeah, we shouldn't have attached the Bangle then. That was a hard misplay, attaching the Bangle. Yeah, big misplay attaching the Bangle. I mean, I can still punch for 300. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Oh, that's true. Wally's does make it weird. I mean, we could just kill what's on the bench again, but I mean, then it comes down to, do they ever bench anything else or just punch for the rest of eternity? Yeah, we definitely messed that one up. But if we kill what's on that, I mean, then they just spiky Hopper for 160, and it just never really matters what they do one way or another. They probably have it as well. We might just go Kyurem here and just see if they bench anything. Because then that just at least means that they can't kill Latias. Yeah, because it at least means they can't kill Latias. I don't know if anything else really matters here. Takes draw off the board, yeah. We actually do get to put damage on it from the Kyurem, I believe. I mean, it's going to show me one way or another, but I do think we actually put damage on it from Kyurem. Because damage isn't an effect, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, still does the 110. But there's still a chance if they don't have Wallies that it still works out for us. But they might still play the Wally. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what they do. Yeah, definitely a misplay. I mean, I'm still early learning this deck, learning the ins and outs. So there's definitely mistakes that I am going to make with this deck right now. Okay, well, Wally into the teleporter. Yeah. And the Mist. And then they just put it back in the hand. Thinning out the deck. I'm assuming they probably don't have another Wallies in hand right now, so they're just trying to find another Wally. I don't think there's anything I can do to hit 300. Or 330 rather. We can hit 300 pretty easy, but. So another depth here, the Bangle. Yeah, deck is running well. Pilot is running bad. Deck good, pilot bad is what we're learning here. Deck good, pilot bad. so many cards in my hand. What am I going to do with them all? Nothing! I just tried to drag the Metagross to the Academy at night. Yeah, definitely good learning. Definitely, it's one of those things of, like, I still think in my heart of hearts, I'm still so afraid of Iono, like, destroying my hand and, like, over attaching stuff. If they just get heads here, they do just win. Because they have Abra in hand. Okay. Just show me the Wally. Show me the Wally. Pokegear. Ah, the boss. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. Sad, 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 sad. Yeah, definitely, again, just bad pilot. Can always get better. Can always get better. The other thing I was going to consider was adding the Smoochum as a one-of. Hey, it's okay. This was such a fun night where I started at 1505, went all the way up, I think, to... I think we made it up to, like, 1560 and then dropped back to 1501. Definitely a good learning session. Definitely good training as well. I mean, that's what this is about right now, is trying to figure out how I want to play the deck and what I want to do with it. Maybe, like, adding a Smoochum and dropping... Oh, to drop there. Because we already did drop a Kang. It would drop a Metagross. Again, there's so many times the Metagross came up. I don't know. I need to play around with a lot of... I need to play around with a lot of different variants of this. Also, I try a version without... maybe the... I think the Spectrum might be it. We need to play at least some of that. Cut one of the Boomerang. That's also fair. Especially because since we'll be using the Smoochum, so we're accelerating more energy in that first turn. I don't know. I'll play around more with this. Maybe tomorrow, or maybe not. I don't know. Depends when I have time to do some training, or to do some practice. Definitely tomorrow for sure. Before I just also need to knock out some recording tomorrow for Solar Eclipse. But alright, that's going to be it for me tonight. That's true. Active does die often. A lot of thoughts, a lot of thoughts. Thank you everyone for coming all through today. Been an absolute pleasure. Like I said, we'll be back on Saturday around 2 p.m. EST for a little bit of Pokemon Champions. And then next week, I don't know what streams are. Next week is my birthday, and so I don't know what my week is looking like just yet. Big 30th birthday. Also, I'm potentially going to a challenge on Sunday. I haven't decided yet if I want to go to that challenge or not because it is perfect order format. So I'm like, do I want to play in a format that I'm not, especially since Slowking doesn't have the Metagross, so I'm like, do I want to play something that I'm not planning to play in 2 weeks for NAIC? So I might not go to that challenge and might instead see if I can get a group together to just do some practice, like in-person practice, and then we'll figure out what streams we're looking like next week. Hey, if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe over to the YouTube channel if you're watching over on Twitch. We are so close to 1,200 subs. I think before I started stream, I think we were 2 subs away. So if you haven't already, or if you're watching over on YouTube, feel free to hit that subscribe button. No, we are 1 sub away. 1 subscriber away from 1,200 subs over on the YouTube channel. So if you haven't already, hit that sub button. But alright, that's going to be it for me. That's all my selling out. New episode of Pokemon Solar Eclipse, 3 p.m. EST tomorrow. Very fun fan-made game. Really enjoying it so far. Alright, have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.